Hello out there, welcome to this tutorial on trigonometry 1. In this video, we'll be looking at trigonometric graphs. So we start with the problem. Draw the graph of y equal to 2 sine x. Take the range of values of x from 0 to 360 degrees with interval of 30 degrees. Use a scale of 1 centimeters to 30 degrees on the x-axis and 1 centimeters to 1 unit on y-axis. Use your graph to find the value of values of a x for which 2 sine x is equal to 0, b x when y is equal to 1.5, and c y when x is 315 degrees. So we're going to start the solution of this problem from table of values. So we have our table here. This is x, and the values of x starting from 0, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330, and 360 degrees. So we first look at sine x. Sine 0 is 0, sine 30 is 0.5, sine 60 is 0.8660, but one decimal place we have it as 0.9. Sine 90 is 1, sine 120 is 0.9, sine 150 is 0.5, sine 180 is 0, sine 210 is negative 0.5, sine 240 is negative 0.9, sine 270 is negative 1, sine 300 is negative 0.9, sine 330 is negative 0.5, and sine 360 is 0. Then we get the row for 2 sine x. So to do that, we just multiply this by 2. This is 0, this is giving us 1, 1.8, 2, 1.8, 1, 0, negative 1.0, negative 1.8, negative 2.0, negative 1.8, negative 1, and 0. So this is the table we are going to use to draw our graph. We only make use of the first and the last row. So we go ahead to draw our graph. So we are using, this is x against 2 sine x. So we have our graph here. We draw our x-axis, that's x-axis, our y-axis. We have our y-axis here. We do our calibration based on the scale given to us, 1 centimeter to 30 degrees. Here will be 0, 30, 60. We have 90, 120, 150 up till 360 degrees. 1 centimeters to 1 unit on y-axis. So up here you have 1, then you have 2. Down here we have negative 1, negative 2. So we are done. We can then plot our point. So the first point is when x is 0 or y is also 0. So we have the point here. When x is 30 degrees, y is 1.0. This is 30, this is 1.0. We mark the point there. For 60 degrees, 1.8. This is 2 lines away from 2. We mark the place here. For 90, we have 2. We have it here. For 120, 1.8. See the point here. For 150, 1.0. This is 1.0 here. Then for 180, we have 0. This is the point. For 210, negative 1. So we have the point here. For 240, we have negative 1.8. This is 2 lines away from negative 2. So we have the point there. For 270, negative 2.0. Here it is. For 300, negative 1.8. This is the point here. So for 330, -1, we have it here. And for 360, we have it at this point. So what we do now is to carefully join all the points. So we join the point. So this is the graph of 2 sine x. So we then go ahead to solve the problems under the graph. So we start with A. We are looking for 2 sine x is equal to 0. That is where y is equal to 0. That is where the curve cut the x-axis. All the values of x at that point. We have the point here, we have it here, and we have it here. So we have it at 3 points. So at this point, x is equal to 0, x is equal to 180 degrees, and x is equal to 360 degrees. That is for A. Then for B, when x is equal to 1.5, we are looking for the values of x. So we go to the x-axis. So we go to the y-axis. 1.5 is halfway between 1 and 2. Here it is. We draw the line to touch where possible on the curve. So it is touching the curve in 2 places. We have the first place here and we have the second place here. So our values of x now will be red. So this is halfway between 30 and 60. So that's this is 30 degrees divided by 215. So from here to this place is 15 degrees. So we add it to 30, giving us 45. X is equal to 45 degrees. And the second one is also between 120 and 150. It is halfway. So 15 plus 120 will give us 135. So we have the two values of x to be 45 degrees and 135 degrees. We then go to C. We have to find y when x is 315 degrees. 315, that's going to be halfway between 300 and 330 degrees. So we draw the line, it touches here, then we can read up till the y-axis. So we read till y-axis. It's also halfway between -2 and -1. Therefore, our y is equal to -1.5. So that's the end of the solution to the trigonometric graph we have in this tutorial. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until we come your way again, goodbye.